Good morning, guys. Sawadika from sunny and lovely Thailand, Phuket. I am at Healthy Skin, a beauty clinic, health wellness clinic, aesthetic clinic in Phuket Old Town. As you know, I have been a regular customer of this wonderful salon for the last 4 years, and today actually I am here together with my friend for a PRP session procedure for my face and for his face as well. But I really want to share my wellness secrets with you because I often get comments on my Instagram saying, oh, you look so good for your age. What's your secret? What do you do? Or on the opposite side, I get the negative comments saying, she's got filler, she's got this, she's got that, she had plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. Okay, never had plastic surgery, never had a filler. So, and by the way, I don't have any problems with people having it, and I'm sure when I'm 50 plus I'll be doing all of it, but right now I'm 40 and I'm trying to look healthy, natural, without kind of using a really, complicated and procedures with a very high risk. I personally take very low risk when it comes to my face, my body, my health. I think, a lot of my friends, they inject Ozempic, Mounjaro to stay slim. I am very old school. I believe in nutrition, training, sleep, rest, so on and so on. So I think in today's episode, I'm going to share with you what I do and what I believe is good and what works for me. Everyone's different. I don't judge anyone, each to their own, but here's what I do. So number one is nutrition. You can train, and I've tested it and tried it on myself where I didn't eat I always eat healthy, but my problem is I will have snacks very late at night, like carrot, chicken, eggs. Yes, it's all healthy stuff, but it's still calories. And of course, after 8 p.m., you shouldn't really be eating anything. Like last night at, I think 11 p.m. I was eating carrot because I was out for a really late dinner and it kind of messed up my sleeping routine. So I think nutrition's number one. You've got to make sure every meal you have protein, you have vegetables, you have carbs and fats. I start my breakfast with protein and fats and loads of vegetables. Then my lunch, I really hit carbs in the hope of not being so hungry in the evening. And then in the evening, I keep it to protein and vegetables. So this is ideal. Of course, it doesn't always work out, and I try my best. And it's not about, not doing it for one day and then giving up forever. No, it's brushing it off and then go again. So nutrition is one, training is the second one. And I think as a female as well, you've got to do a variety of training. So it's not just weight training and not just cardio training. It's got to be some sort of form of stretching. It could be yoga, stretching, Pilates. It could be some form of dancing. I do dancing, and I really believe it keeps you young because of your brain, how your brain works to memorize the routines. You've got to be flexible, you've got to be light, you've got to wear nice outfits. So, I always say to girls, start dancing, because you wouldn't want to see yourself fat in the mirror doing all the sexy moves. So, if you haven't considered dancing before, you should go for it and not be worrying about what other people are going to think. I've started dancing at 38. So, and now you see me doing splits, all sorts of stuff. So, and I'm really happy, and it is my passion and it is my hobby. So I think training is another one. Sleep is very important. When I see people going out after coming back home 3, 4, 5 p.m. or working late nights, I'm like, is it really worth it? Or when they work at night shift, I'm like, you're going to spend more money healing from this experience versus to what you earn from the actual job. So I think sleep routine is really, really important. And now, unless I'm meeting Brad Pitt, by the way, if you're watching, give me a shout. I'm into old men. I really do all my fun time during the day. So by 9:30, 10 p.m., I'm at home preparing for my beauty sleep. So sleep is not stress. Managing stress is, to be honest, I think it's better. I think it's more important than nutrition, but you know what's causing you stress. And if you don't know what's causing you stress, start making a list, because that's what I did. I was like, okay, how do I feel after seeing this person? How do I feel about doing this task? So you kind of keeping, not sort of diary, I don't write anything down, but in my head, I'm like, okay, how, and try to manage it and try to balance it, or try to cut everything that gives you, well, as much as you can, that gives you stress. And for some of you, it might be kids, but I mean, you're stuck with them forever now. But find ways to relax and to calm yourself down. I think a big no to sun. Hi. Of course, I live in Phuket, and it's very challenging not to be in the sun here because there's sun 24/7. But SPF 50, and like today, I have double protection. I have SPF, and I have a little bit of SPF, tinted SPF, so I've got 2 on because I was walking outside. But usually, I'm not outside between 11 and sort of 4:30. Yeah, you would not see me outside. I'll be in cafes, restaurants, dancing studio, gyms, but yeah, shopping malls, but not outside. Obviously smoking really shows. I used to smoke, and I'm really open and transparent about it. Yes, I used to smoke, but I gave up 5 years, and I have to say it's the best thing I've done. First, my voice, the cough, that horrible cough when people smoke, like this. Every time now I hear it, I'm like, that was me 5 years ago. So when you're trying to be feminine and all elegant and sophisticated, when you cough like that, that ain't sophisticated. And you can give up. And by the way, guys, if you feel you don't have anyone around you that could really motivate you and inspire you and keep pushing you to be healthy, you've got me. I've started offering coaching calls. I've lowered my price because I do want more people to be able to have time with me, to speak to me, and you can decide what it looks like. It could be an hour every week, it could be an hour every month, where I really push you in a positive way, motivate you and inspire you to be healthy. And I look at your personal situation, because I think sometimes people think, oh, I've got time, I've got this and I've got this and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yes, you do have time. Yes, we can do it here. What about you scrap that, change that, but introduce this? So I think I'm really good in analyzing where the problem is and how to fix it. In my previous job, my area manager used to call me a solution manager. I am a solution manager. I always find a solution. So yeah, if you need my help, and I truly believe that, following the feedback from my previous, I say clients, but they're not clients now, they're friends now. I really make a difference to people, because they say, oh my God, when I talk to you, I just feel like I need to go and do this, and I need to be healthier. So I think I rub people in this way. So how to book a call with me, it will be in description. There's a Calendly link, press on that link. It tells you the price, 4 methods of payment. I've included, I think, every possible method of payment. So if you're watching me from USA, Australia, Europe, then you can you can pay for the call, and then you've got my diary. If there isn't a time that suits you, you can email me, and then we discuss and arrange the time that's suited for both of us, so we can talk freely and look at your situation. So I think smoking is bad. Excessive drinking, yes, you see on my Instagram now and again. Only I think a couple of days ago, I was in this beautiful hotel with the ocean view. Yeah, I fancied the glass of red wine. It was 6 p.m. I thought, I'm going to have a glass of wine. By 9 p.m. I'll be sober, and then at 10 I can sleep. So there's nothing wrong with having an odd alcoholic drink, but it's about balance. I'm not saying you have to eat boiled chicken from now on, and vegetables, and not have any other fun factors. You do have to have it all, but with moderation. And I think final one on this note is, of course, looking after your skin. I think your face is your ID, right? I can look at people's faces and really read what they've been up to. So invest in your face. There's so many procedures, so many treatments, so many facials that could really enhance your natural beauty. If you are in Phuket and you visit in Thailand, I really recommend Healthy Skin. You know, you can contact them on WhatsApp. By the way, you will also get my 7% discount I get with guys and a special drink on the arrival. So you can contact them on WhatsApp or Facebook, say, look, this is what my concerns are. Usually I recommend people send a quick video and say, look at my face, what would you recommend if you don't know what to do? Of course, if you book a call with me, then we can decide together. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a beautician, but I'm someone who is so passionate about beauty that I think I do know a lot. And I also know what works, what doesn't. And I've seen, based on other people, what works and what doesn't, what to do and what not to do, the side effects and so on and so on. So of course we can discuss that during our call. And if you're coming to Phuket and you want to meet me face to face and you want me you want some guidance, you want me to come with you, like my friend today, he's a guy, he's really scared of needle. I said, right, I'm coming with you, I'm holding your hand, but we need to sort out your face. He looks amazing for his age, but I know we can improve it slightly. So I think that's everything for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Contact me direct, my Instagram details below, my email below, Calendly link to book a call in the description, and hopefully that was useful and motivational for you.